Fuck, dude. So I just came out here to make a quick video, and I live across the street from local LEO, but they must have been having a party. So you don't, it's fucked up. Like, if you live across the street from them, shit, you don't want to fuck with, because they're drunk cops are, I mean, I'm drunk, so I'm not gonna talk shit, but there's like 14 or 20 of them, and they're all hanging out, and they kind of parse us away like we're different people. I'm not gonna bring this up as a big subject in this conversation, but it just reminded me. I came out here to record a video, and there was like, I don't know, 8 or 12 dudes and their girlfriends in pickup trucks bouncing out. And you know they're all law enforcement, so it's it's cool, but like it's kind of like a inner circle type of deal. They have their own little inner circle, so you don't feel very welcome when they're around. It's not a very comfortable feeling. So if you know any law enforcement, just let them know that that's the kind of like they give off that vibe that's like, well, fuck everybody else, which is, I get it. I'm not trying to walk up to a fucking car at 3 o'clock in the morning and find out what somebody's doing driving erratically down the street with tinted windows. I get it. Like that job sucks. Every day that these guys risk their lives, I get it. So when they get to let loose, let them do it. I just live across the street from them, so it's kind of like, shit. But anyway, my whole point, I'm going to make this quick, my whole point of my video tonight was, I'm in the dark 100% because my garage light's on, but you can't see me. I'm going to try to put an effect on so you can see my face, but the point was, somebody posted, it's funny because somebody tried to kill Trump, and like, we're supposed to be cool about it, and everybody says, you know, it's out of control, blah, blah, blah. I fucking hate politics, all that shit. Point being is, you can't say that after you take a shot at somebody. You can't all of a sudden just look at somebody and say, hey, fuck it, I'm just gonna all of a sudden be this motherfucker. Get the fuck out of my face. You can't all of a sudden be, oh, well, I want peace. I don't want any fucking problems. You just try to kill the president. And I saw a meme that said something, and I can't remember the exact, because with the cops fucking doing their party and this motherfucker pulling up next to me, putting his headlights on me, there was somebody holding up a sign saying, why can't we all be friends, type of thing. Well, I want everybody to be friends. I do. But there comes a time when, all right, so let's say you have a really good friend, and every single fucking time you hang out with him, that motherfucker's first thing he does is punch you in the fucking face. Every single time you hang out with him, punches you in the fucking face. How many times are you going to be the bigger person? Republicans, or conservatives, I should say, do not riot. We don't. The capacity to what were our capabilities in terms of what we would do if we rioted would be catastrophic, but we just don't do it because there's a level of maturity amongst our rational thinking, our group. There's a much more mature way of thinking where we think of children, long-term effects. If you damage infrastructure, it has to be rebuilt. It has to be paid for. Taxes. Like, there's a lot of democratic behaviors where they're just like, let's fucking blow shit up, burn shit down, crush shit, fucking just act fucking chaotic and fucking anarchist. You know, summer 2020. Remember, the Democrats conjured and fucking watered and provided fertilizer to the summer of 2020, where you had a bunch of young people who are all fed up with COVID. They wanted to get out and do some shit. They didn't know what the fuck they wanted to do. They just want to get out and fucking fuck shit up, which all kids want to do if you pen them down in their fucking room for fucking a year. So they gave them this fucking path of fucking least resistance to create havoc on Trump and his administration in the summer of 2020, where they ran roughshod across the entire country. I shouldn't say that. Democrat-run cities allowed children to stay out late at night and fucking just burn and tear shit up. All I'm saying is that we want to be friends in a rational, great, in a perfect setting. It would be nice. I would like to be friends with people, but if you're okaying sexualization of children, if you're okaying telling children that if they're white children that they're less than a black child, creating that fucking adversity between the two people as our kids, like just assuring that we're gonna have fucking tumult 40 years from now when these two kids get older because you taught them in school that, oh, if you're a black kid, you're better than the white kid. If you're a white kid, you should fucking feel bad. Like, this isn't a good... Nothing is coming out of the Democratic Party that is positive or endearing to our society. It's just, all it's doing is destruction. It's all it's doing is tearing us apart. And everybody says Trump is so... He's a turmoil. He's such a bad person. Everything he does is so negative. And even when he tries to do the right thing, it doesn't matter. It's just gonna be projected as Nazism and all that stuff. But I know at this point, it's not worth conversating about who's got it and who doesn't, because if you don't get it at this point, then I don't know what to fucking tell you. If you still think Trump is like Hitler and all that shit, and Biden, you know, the Biden, the dead body that is Biden, and unelected bureaucrats running the country, and you don't even know who they fucking are. If you're okay with that, then you're brain dead. At least Trump is who he says he is. That's why people hate him, because he's literally who the fuck he says he is. It's not even an argument. He literally is who he says. And if that fucks with you, then that just tells you everything you need to know. If Trump telling you who exactly he is, and he's not that bad of a person, guys, come on, for fuck's sake, get over it. But if that fucks you up that bad, and you'd rather hear somebody lie to you, you need a conversation between you and yourself off radar. And don't do any drugs, don't drink, just have a sober conversation with yourself. Because if you think that that's worse, then you don't fucking get anything at this point. And you need to restructure or refocus your entire idea of what life is. God bless America.